So to continue with our program, I'd like to introduce our teacher, Mrs. Ashley Selk, who will introduce our first student speaker of the day.
I've been waiting weeks to deliver this introduction. Don't worry, Alayna, there's no jokes or puns, no cheesy cliche metaphors, no talk about metamorphosis, caterpillars or butterflies, just many kind words. I've had the honor of watching this sweet young lady make numerous accomplishments the last 3 years. From winning student council positions, to homecoming princess, to worship team leader, to Christian Character Award winner, and now an 8th grade graduate. If I had to choose one word to describe Alayna Matthews, it would be beautiful. The definition fits her seamlessly. She has a beautiful mind, heart, and soul. And I'm not the only one who thinks that Alayna's remarkable. I would like to share with you the qualities that the adults in her life admire. Mr. Guzman, Alayna's 6th grade teacher, says, Alayna has a laugh that makes you feel like the funniest person in the world. She also has an attitude-y sense of humor that would make you wonder if she's being serious, if she could actually stop smiling for more than 2 seconds. But behind that playful sass is depth, generosity, sincerity, kindness, and an unwavering self-standard. And that smile comes from uncontainable joy and love of people in life. She is so full of real cheer, you can see it, even in her bouncy walk. Alayna's parents say she's an organized, energetic person who carries out her responsibility. We absolutely enjoy it when she sings and plays on the piano, especially the praise and worship songs. Alayna is respectful of her elders and teachers. She leads by example and is always kind to everyone. She is compassionate and serves with a gentle and loving spirit. Alayna is committed and focused on her goals. She gives 110% in everything she does. Alayna is thoughtful and encouraging. Therefore, it was very apt that she received the Encourager Barnabas Award this year. She is patient and ever willing to help others in need. Alayna is a vibrant and fun-loving girl. She is witty and has a good sense of humor. Alayna works diligently to complete her daily tasks. Most of all, we love that she is faithful to Christ and displays inner beauty that can come only from Christ. Her power verse for this year is from Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and mind in Christ Jesus. Mrs. Hamilton says she's spunky. Mr. Blute says she's intelligent, kind, and generous. Mr. Rigby says she's hardworking and dedicated. Mrs. Renard and Mrs. Medina said she's vivacious. Mrs. S. said she's inspiring. Mrs. Meyer said she's enthusiastic. Mr. Stanton said she's energetic and fun. And Mr. Townsend said, friend. Mr. and Mrs. Matthews, you've done a marvelous job raising this fine young lady. Without further ado, I present to you the beautiful Alayna Matthews.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to welcome all the parents, families, friends, teachers, and my fellow classmates to this special occasion. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to speak at our milestone event. We are here today to celebrate our promotion into high school. The success of our middle school years should be credited to our parents, teachers, one another, and most importantly, God. Graduations are known as a coming of age, like stepping into a new life. Our parents are very proud of us and all that we've achieved in academics, sports, music, and our spiritual life. On behalf of all the 8th graders, I would like to extend a big thank you to our parents for your encouragement, your prayers, your faith in us, and most of all, your love. We want to thank you for listening to our endless complaints, exasperations, and giving us our space to work out our issues. I'm sure parents can all relate to one common frustration: the early morning rush hour, dragging us out of bed, making sure we ate breakfast, and constantly reminding us that if we don't leave right this second, we will be late. Above all, we want to thank you for spending countless hours helping us with our homework after you guys got back home from work. Although we don't always say it or show it, we appreciate all that you do for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I once read, "The best teachers are those who show you where to look, but don't tell you what to see." Teachers, you've had such a great impact on our lives. You've helped us find our strengths and passions, and helped us realize that we could be what we want to be in a way we never thought would be possible. You've pushed us in the right direction, held us to higher standards, and instilled in us the will to persevere to the end. You showed us how to work effectively as a team and to never give up. I'm sure that my peers will agree with me when I say that in the past 3 years, our teachers have helped us become better writers, effective communicators, critical and creative thinkers. And I can't forget, thanks to the combined class, we can now make almost everything aesthetically pleasing. Also, a very big thank you to Mr. Blue and Mrs. Hamilton. Mr. Blue, thank you for being so receptive to our ideas during student council meetings and making suggestions. Mrs. Hamilton, we are so grateful for your love and support. You treated all of us like your children, especially Drew. Finally, to all the 8th graders, we're going to high school. The other day, I was looking at our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade yearbooks, and I cannot believe how much all of us have changed. We've grown in so many different ways. Some of us physically, some of us intellectually, and some of us socially and emotionally. With every year, we've become more independent and mature. When I look at the 6th graders, I can't believe that we were ever that small. I mean, I'm still that small, but everyone else grew. As a class, we've had plenty of memories together. Who remembers 80-minute learning labs in 6th grade? Or in 7th grade, when all the boys shaved their head for Marcus? 8th grade has been filled with so many memories too. From searching for the $1 million phone in DC to Project Treebeard. Through it all, we've learned to trust and rely on one another. We've developed strong friendships. Friendships that are important. Friendships that have taken several years to build. Out of all these friendships, we have one friend who has promised to never leave us nor forsake us, and that person is Jesus. I would like to leave you with 2 verses from the Bible that will help us power through the next 4 crucial years of our lives. Proverbs 3:5-6 quotes, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your path." Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future."